When are we gonna start busting Deceptor chops?
Alright, let's transform Kingdom Inferno. But before we do, you know how this works. We gotta take a look at the packaging, which I'm just gonna tell you guys right away. This should be a very simplistic transformation video, because this is just a straight up redeco / retool of the Earthrise grapple. And speaking of which, I still have his box here, surprisingly, yeah. I don't know why I've still got his box, but I guess that only answers one thing. This guy has never had a chance at the spotlight, whether that's the reviewing station part of it, or this kind of video series that I'm doing here, which is me just transforming figures for the heck of it. So, we might be looking at this guy again later on, but not in this video. This is just straight up Inferno. So let's go ahead and take a look at his contents, starting off with his packaging here. Lovely artwork of Inferno jumping into combat. We've got his Firetruck mode right there. Definitely straight up G1. Transformers, Misaligned Generations logo right there. Takara Tomy, Hasbro, ages 8 and plus. On this side, we got the authentic Transformers logo with lovely artwork. That should be a poster. On this side again, once again, Inferno. Yeah, I've already shown that off anyway. Here's your obligatory product shot with the glare. The glare! Oh god, where's that coming from? Oh, yeah, the ceiling lights, of course. Anyway, you've got Firetruck mode, robot mode, 17 steps and vice versa for transformation. There's our little sad onion face there. Yeah. And that's about it. There's a barcode, but no one wants to see that. Anyway, yeah. Other contents, we have our trading card. Yes, you guessed it. It's Optimus Prime. Still beautiful. I mean, look at that. Ooh, shiny. Anyway, we open it, and his fate is, well, he's dead again. I mean, we got lucky with one trading card where he actually is in command of the Maximals, and now he's dead again. We've changed his future to the worse once more. Here's his instructions, and we'll put that aside, and we'll go ahead and get this kicking off here as I lower the camera so he's all on focus here. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to transform him into his Firetruck mode as we take all of his weapons and accessories off so we can get this party rolling. Yeah. Anyway, let's straighten him up and let's begin. So first, we're going to flip in his hands if they haven't been already. And then we will take those wing bits around his head and fold those back. Then we'll take his ladder and bring that up for the time being, which you can see right there. Then we'll pop his head, bring that down. We'll bring his arms to the side for the time being. Up, actually, is what I wanted to do. There we go. So, anyway, let's go ahead and get back to this part. Just take all these hinges and bring them out, every single one. Just like that. And we can take his head, and we can flip this around so it's hidden. And then we will take his feet, straighten them out, like so. Repeat the same process on this side, straighten it out. And what we can do now is we can take this entire section and bring it up about this point here. So that way we can take this entire section here and start working to get all this lined up just like this. And then we've got these two pegs on the back that we're going to push into two slots down here, and that should pretty much secure all of this in place as we flip up. And then we take this, and actually we need to flip this back just so we got clearance, so we can flip this around now and fold this in. Don't push it all the way in for the time being. Just bear with me as we repeat the same process on this side. Flip around this hinge, now flip them in. And if they are in the right placement, there should actually be a tab on both ends. Right there. Tab that in, like so. And then we've got well, it's kind of hard to see, but we got 2 holes right here on the forearms. That's actually going to peg in right there. Let's go ahead and do that. Bring it down, peg it in like so. Almost there. What we need to do now is we need to bring out the extended part of the ladder. It doesn't make any snapping sound unless you break it, so don't force it too far out. And we'll flip out his power hose or whatever you want to call it, and then we'll bring this down like so, and that's basically it. Now we just need to do a little story here. So anyway, this is pretty much to whatever you want to do. This is your decision. What I like to do is just place the gun back here and then come over here and take this piece. Honestly, I haven't stored this away in a long time, and I really don't know where I can actually put this without it sticking out like an eyesore, but I'm looking for a certain tab around here somewhere, because I know there is one. I've seen it before. Anyway, oh, there it is. Right. So anyway, we'll go ahead and we'll tab that in, if it will tab in. I'm not trying to make this look difficult. I'm just trying to get this to come together, and it's not going in for a reason. I've done this before. I actually got this in place before. This is where I usually store this thing. There. Why was that such a challenge? I don't know. But anyway, there's Inferno in his Firetruck mode. Again, a simplistic transformation, minus the fact that I got stalled on a few parts, just like Black Arachnia. It happens, but I love it. And I love the fact they actually painted his wheels. Well, actually, they're the plastic. Ow. You know, I'm just learning that. These bits of the wheels, the tires themselves, are actually separate pieces. The actual red portion that you're seeing here, the hubcaps, are actually molded onto the legs and the body section. So they're on their own orientation. That's, wow, I never realized that. Actually, no. Now I gotta go and correct myself again. Look at that. Actually, the back wheels are all one single piece here, so they are painted. Nice. They just blend in right. I mean, the red actually matches with the red of the plastic. This is the actual separate piece here. Just the front wheels. And I think I've said enough. So what do you say we go ahead and we get this guy reversed back into robot mode? Simple. Take the gun off. Take this piece off. We'll flip up this hose piece for the time being, and we will bring this back, and then we will just put that right back in position like that. What we can do now is we can lift up the ladder so we can, man, that's getting out of the way too much. So anyway, we'll just flip up these pieces now. I'm just gonna make his arms, and at this point we can go ahead and separate them, swing them forward, make sure they peg into place right there, and we'll just stop there for the time being. Flip that. There we go. Now what we can do is we can unpeg the entire ladder section, and at this point you can go ahead and flip out his head if you want to. So here's the part that gets to me quite a bit. Is just the way that this hinges together, but I think I've nailed it at this point. I'm pretty good at this, so there we go. That's how it works. And then we flip the entire ladder section around and down like so, and I usually have this sticking out this way just so it's completely out of the way, just like that. And we can flip out his feet, bring them back so they're in the right place, make sure his head is put in the right position, and then we can flip out his hands at this point so I know exactly which way to turn his forearms, just like that. Repeat the same process on this side, just like this. Rotate, fold, there we go. And then last thing that we need to do for the robot mode basically is just flip out those wings, and there he is. Bingo bongo bango, we're done. Now we can just arm him up. Let's give him his gun. There we go. And what I like to do then is just flip this hand back in and take that piece that was very annoying earlier and just pop that into place. So yeah, he's got some firepower and he's got some water power now. And that is Inferno, and we'll call that one a wrap. This is a success in my opinion. Got stuck in a few places, but again, it happens. Just gotta adjust to it. Just gotta get better at this, and I'm sure I will over time. I'll find one Transformer figure that I can actually transform without any real complications getting in the way, even if it is for a brief moment. But there you go. If you enjoyed this one, hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to get sub up. If you didn't like it, hit the thumbs down. Don't forget to throw in the towel. And until next time, because I am coming back soon, this is your unprofessional toy reviewer, LetZ Power, signing off by saying fare thee well, so long, goodbye, and get out. I'll see you then.